Kicks by Mir here, back with another video. Today's video is an interview. Today we have a YouTuber and college student named Niramay Chugh, and today he's going to tell us a little bit about his career path and his goals on YouTube. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin the interview. How are you doing today,
Hi
Niramay?
guys. Hi guys. I'm doing great. So I've just started on my YouTube. It's only been about a month. So yeah, barely a career, but have to start somewhere.
Yeah, of course, of course. So like for your YouTube channel, I noticed you had like over 100 subscribers. So like for your content, what kind of content are you making like for your channel?
That is actually really hard to say. When I started my channel, my ideology was any idea, be it serious, be it weird, that comes to my head, I'll put it on the channel. My concept behind that is if I stick to a niche, I know myself and I'll eventually get bored of it. So right now, I've done stuff like eating 100 grams of coffee raw. If there are any KSI fans watching this, I'm on a horse, ST Time, and Houdini on Indian Tinder, which was something else. But for the first video, I counted backwards from 10,000, but there's no pattern. You can see with these videos, there's no pattern of what I'm going to do. It's just the first idea that pops into my head.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I definitely feel that because at first when I was creating YouTube videos, I was sticking to like shoe customization and I didn't want to stay in that niche. I want to kind of branch out. So that's kind of why I'm doing the interview series that you guys are watching right now. Just trying to meet other creators, see what ideas they're going through, and then also I have like more vlogs and stuff as well. So for your videos, I was watching the Tinder Indian Tinder one, and that one, did you get any inspiration from that? Like what kind of YouTubers, I know you mentioned KSI, but like what YouTubers and creators like inspire you to make your content?
I think the biggest, as a group, Sidemen are the biggest inspiration for me because the first time I watched YouTube, the first YouTuber I watched was Mini Winter. This was back in 2014. So this was back when they were doing FIFA and stuff. So that's how I got into watching YouTube. Talking about creating and all of that, I think Mr. Beast is my biggest inspiration. That's why my first video is counting backwards from 10,000
Hmm.
because you look at Mr. Beast video and it's a 10-minute movie. The ideas that he comes up with, they are wild. He has literally changed the YouTube scene. I think he's going to be the biggest YouTuber in a few years, easily.
Yeah, I think he's already trending towards that direction. I think it's interesting that you said that you're a big Sidemen fan and your first YouTuber that you watched was Mini Winter in 2014, because that's pretty much the same exact thing with me. I played FIFA like in middle school and like high school. And so that was like 2014, 2015, and even 2016. And like I was playing FIFA and naturally I just went onto YouTube and like searched up FIFA stuff. And that's when I got introduced to Miniminter. And then I started watching his content. And now like literally every week I'm watching the Sidemen video. Before this, I was watching
Mm.
Sidemen Reacts, which is like their reaction channel. But yeah, I love their content as well. So you also mentioned that you're a student, right? So what do you do as a student right now?
Yeah, so my first year of college has been online, so I practically do nothing as a student, but I'm doing economics honors, barely doing economics honors, so it's difficult to study online.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I actually studied econ in college as well. I'm a third year now, I'm going to be a fourth year. But I initially majored in economics and then I switched to international business, but I still have a minor in economics. But yeah, that's awesome. So for your YouTube videos, what do you plan to do in the future for your content? I know you said you don't want to follow a niche and you want to kind of branch out, do whatever you can to kind of have a wide brand. So what kind of content are you looking for in the future? Like what have you been making for the future?
I mean, my main problem has been I don't have a lack of ideas, but I have a lack of ideas that I can implement right now because I'm a very small YouTuber, so I don't have funds for the YouTube channel. Plus, I can't go out because of the COVID situation in India.
Mm,
So it's very limited. So right now, my goal is to just get a video out once a week until the COVID situation clears and I can actually make certain ideas that I can implement with no funds possible. And
Mhm.
the thing about it is, uh, I've failed in that twice now. For the last 2 weeks, I haven't uploaded a video but that wasn't because of ideas being lacking. My laptop messed up. So
Yeah, of course, of
for
course.
me, as
It's hard. I definitely had that
yeah,
same
for me
thing.
a schedule, a schedule is important because I know if I miss the schedule one time, it will become a habit. That's
Yeah.
just a personal thing.
That I actually is the same way. I used to do so when I first started, I did weekly uploads. And it was good. I edited a lot of videos ahead of time, so I had videos ready to put out. But eventually, like I had this like kind of more towards like a burnout, and I wanted to just take a break. But I'd filmed a bunch of videos. I just like got tired of editing them. So I'm actually gonna be re-releasing those now and like putting them out every couple days or weeks. And like right now I don't have a consistent upload schedule, but I kind of like it that way. I like being able to upload freely because I was stuck to that once a week thing. And sometimes you make like 3 videos in a couple weeks. Sometimes you make 1 video or 0 videos, right? Because ideas come and go. Like what you can do comes and goes. But for me, I started all my YouTube stuff during the pandemic. Um, and so I know it's definitely difficult to be able to go out or and not be able to go out and film. And I was experiencing that, but now that in the United States at least stuff is opening up more, I find it easier to definitely have content because you can just go places and do stuff, right? So you're probably having that big challenge because I think you mentioned earlier you're in Delhi, right? In India.
Yeah.
So like for the future, like hopefully when the COVID pandemic dies down in the area, what do you plan to do for your content? Do you think you'll still be doing like videos kind of similar to that, counting backwards or like the eating the coffee? Like, do you think you'll be doing videos like that, or do you think you'll do more like in real life stuff like interacting with people?
It won't be interactive with people. It'll be I have a friend group that I'll get involved. So it'll be that sort of direction. The thing is, I have a couple weird ideas, but I don't know if I want to say them because they haven't been done yet. So
Hmm.
someone could easily just
Yeah, just copy them. Definitely keep it a secret. I know at the end of this, I'll probably put Niramay's link in the description. So guys, you can go ahead and check out his channel. But anyways, for your content, like what are some of your goals for the future? Like for me, I have like subscriber goals in mind. I have them like written on paper and I like recite like, oh yeah, I will reach 1,000 subscribers. Like that's my goal. But I have like goals in between, right? So like um I want to reach like 200 subscribers by this point. I want to reach like 250 by this point. So for me, I'm kind of going by every 25 subscribers. And I think that's been pretty good for me because it makes me want to like earn each one. So if you do you have any goals like that, or have you been trying to keep track with that?
for me, my primary goal, if you're talking short term,
Hmm.
would be engagement. Because a lot of my views come from Twitter, so I want those people to stick around, make the
Hmm.
content more engaging. And I am a analytics nuthead. I just open YouTube analytics all the time. So what I want is to up that watch time. I think subscribers will come with it. So it's to up the watch time. And right now, I think I'm on 80 hours of watch time from
Hmm.
5 videos. So that's pretty decent.
That's pretty
But
good. Yeah.
I want to reach 100 soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my
You're not much far behind me. So when I started, if it helps, like I started uploading content last June. Um, and as you know, for like monetization, it's only within the last 12 months. So for me, I started uploading last June, uploaded for like all the summer months, and then when school started, I kind of like had to focus a little bit more on school. But I kind of just got tired of making YouTube videos, so I started again in like May, beginning of May. And from then I've been putting a lot more work into it and definitely like trying to put out more content because that's the goal. I want to do this and I'm going to try to do it. So Before, I remember watch hours, I was like watching that thing like a hawk. I wanted to see like, come on, go like I want this video to get 2 watch hours or 3 watch hours. But for 5 videos to have 80 watch hours is impressive because I think I had 20 uploads and I only had 45 watch hours. So it's probably because your videos are also a little bit longer because my shoe videos are like on average like 4 minutes at most. Actually, I was gonna say on average, but
Yeah.
I think they're like 4 minutes at most. So it's kind of hard to get watch hours when a video someone's watching it for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes because that's a lot of people you need to watch them. But that's honestly really good. Like for you to have I think the longest video you definitely have is the counting backwards. And I wonder like for yours, like how long was the watch time on that video? Do you know?
Okay, so the watch time on that was 35 hours, but I really waited that. I basically played in the background a couple times myself. A
Uh-huh.
couple of my friends played it in the background as well. So
Yeah.
if you're talking authentic watch hours, I can't tell you the figure, but after all the bullshit we did, it was 35 hours.
That's awesome. 35 hours from literally one video is insane. And it was, I mean, the video took forever for you to make, I'm assuming, because it was like a 4 hour uncut thing, right? But that's impressive, yeah, because watch hours, I think, is probably harder than the subscribers part, in my opinion. I think once you get the subscribers, the watch hours will slowly pick up. But I have shifted my goals from like subscribers, solely subscribers to like subscribers and watch hours, because like if your watch hours are high, that means people want to watch your content, right? Whereas like if you get like 500 subscribers, but you only get like 60 views on a video on average, then people really don't want to watch your content. They just subscribe to your channel just to support. So watch hours, I think, is a really good indicator of that. For subscriber goals, do you have any like future goals? Like, oh, I want to hit 150 because I think you're at like 110 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm on 110, and yeah, the next goal would be 130 to be honest. I won't go as far as 50 because subscribers have been a slow gain for me. So it's not been like I got one big push, then I got another big push, and after that it's just been a slow, very very slow gain.
Mm-hmm. I
I
feel
think
that.
subscribers, yeah, I think the biggest mystery is the YouTube algorithm. So we are all just guessing, but I think if the videos are engaging enough, then YouTube will eventually push it. And it's just that one video that YouTube pushed, and I think subscribers will come. It's the watch hours for me because for monetization you need 1,000 subs. I know if I get like somehow get to 4,000 watch hours, then
Yeah.
subscribers will come by then as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's harder to get the 4,000 watch hours than the 1,000 subscribers because if you get 1,000 subscribers, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll have 4,000 watch hours, but it's really hard to get 4,000 watch hours without having 1,000 subscribers. So I think like if you are aiming for the 4,000 watch hours and you get that, that's like the goal to monetization because the subscribers would should already be there if you're getting 4,000 watch hours. The watch hours thing is definitely difficult though, because you need, I mean, 4,000 watch hours. I don't think people understand how much that really is, but it is
Yeah.
a long like struggle. I was in a clubhouse room the other day and talking to someone who said they've had 1,000 subscribers for like the last 8 months, and they're only at 2,500 watch hours. So it's like you really have to get views. And the thing is, the I think it's more like the YouTube algorithm because I think you need to be more like having a viral video. Because I think when you have like a real viral video that can get like thousands and thousands of views, that's gonna bring in like 100 watch hours or something, right? So like I think videos like that are what's more important for a channel, like for the monetization part. And obviously we all strive for like having that good viral video that helps bring in a lot of for our channel, but it's pretty hard. Like you can come up with a bunch of ideas, but not like at this point too, a lot of video ideas are done. So I know you said you had a couple that you don't want to share, which is good because if you have good video ideas, definitely implement them and the views will come because people would want to see that kind of stuff, right? They want to see stuff that's never been done. So,
Yeah, and I think about the watch hours time, I didn't realize how big of a number 4,000 is before
mhm,
joining YouTube, because before joining YouTube, you would consider as a viewer, you would see a channel with 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and you will see that this is a small channel.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
100,000 subscribers looks
It's like
like
a mega
the
channel.
biggest
Yeah.
channel in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel that because when I was because I've been just looking for more and more people to interview. By the way, guys, for those watching, if you do have anyone else in mind to interview, make sure to write that in the comments, or you can tag me on Instagram or whatever you'd like. My social media will be below, and the interview series will keep going if you guys find more people to interview. But yeah, like looking for people to interview was the toughest thing because like even when people have like 10,000 subscribers, they're like 10,000 versus like a couple hundred or 100 is like still a huge difference, right? Like in that perspective, they've made it, right? So it's hard to get the attention of people like that. And I think once you can get a couple like collaborations, because I think we met through the Clubhouse room, I believe, where small
Yeah.
YouTubers were like collaborating, and it's great. I enjoy using like apps like Clubhouse where you can talk to other people in like similar predicaments, right? And see like your situation, and we're like, yeah, I can have you on my interview series, and you can hopefully get some subscribers or following from it, and vice versa. So, I think that's probably been closer to 20 minutes. What do you think? Um, Maybe not, but we can keep going for a little bit. But yeah, so you talked a little bit about subscriber goals, watch hour goals, and content goals. And if you had to give, my last question pretty much is, if you had to give one piece of advice to yourself for when, like from now to when you started YouTube, what would that be? So like I can go ahead and give an example. For me, um, my piece of advice is that I would have given myself when I first started from this perspective is like, don't just start the YouTube channel and have like weekly uploads, or don't have like a complete structure to my schedule. At least this won't work for everyone, but for me specifically, because when I have like a absolute structure, like I have to upload by Thursday at midnight or something, it makes me feel like a job or something. It's a job that you're not obviously even getting paid for, right? So it's like it makes me feel like it's more work than the hobby. It's not like fun at that point. So I think my advice to myself would have been upload when you want to upload, and like although the schedule is great for uploading, have a schedule for recording and then upload when you'd like to. So like because I think the biggest thing is filming the actual video, right? It takes like a lot of effort to film the video, and a lot of times I would procrastinate filming or editing, and I would upload still once a week. So I think it'd be better if I had a set schedule to upload videos and edit them and then upload how I want to, because I like being able to now put out content whenever I'd like, and then just posting it on my social media for anyone subscribing to watch. So what would your piece of advice be?
Firstly, I could not agree with your advice more. For me, a piece of advice is really tricky because it's only been a month and a half since I started. So it's pretty new right now. But one thing that I would say to myself is, again, don't delay the recording, because I I personally I needed a schedule at least in the beginning stages to get the ball rolling. So I think that helped me. It's different for everyone though. But the problem was I decided that I'll upload at Saturday 6:30 p.m. IST. That's all well and good. But a lot of the times I didn't even film till Thursday. So
Mm.
nothing was done till Thursday. I was just upload a video, then continue refreshing, and seeing the analytics. And suddenly it's Thursday. And now I have to film, edit, say every single video that I've produced has been edited the night before the upload
Yeah.
date. So, and that's still a problem for me. So I think that's not even an advice to when I started. That's an advice right now
Now,
that I
yeah.
have to change.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's honestly the hardest part for me. Like once I upload a video, it's so hard to focus on the next video because I really want to make sure, like, is this video doing well? Am I making sure everyone that is following or subscribing me across all my platforms can watch it? I feel like you get so caught up in like making sure that video does well that when you have to do the next video, you procrastinate a little bit. So that's why I think something I've been doing is having like a content schedule slash like editing schedule. So I do it for like 30 minutes each day. I just edit something. Because I would like to do videos, like a couple videos a week during the summer. And even have videos stacked up for the school year as well. And like even right now, this video is being filmed on Friday, June 18th. I don't know if it's gonna be going out till like at least Sunday. It might not go out today. But before I was uploading videos that I would edit the same day, like how you talked about when I did YouTube last summer. So I think it's definitely better to just like set a set time each day or however often you or I would want to do it. Set like your editing schedule, your content schedule, do those things, and then eventually you'll have videos ready to upload when you want to. Not like, oh, I have to edit this really quick, then just send it out. Because then it also makes you do like a better product, right? Your video is going to be edited better because you take more time and all that stuff. So yeah, that was great, dude. It was nice getting to talk to you and kind of understand a little bit about your YouTube journey. And honestly, we're pretty similar, like how you
Mm.
started watching Miniminter in like the same year I did through FIFA, right? You said like back when they were making FIFA
Yeah,
videos. Yeah, and the same thing with me. And now that's like the biggest YouTube people I watch. And because of that, like they've extended my like reach onto more people. And I definitely like the YouTube scene more in the UK, but it's all because of the Sidemen. Like I like watching people like how Gibb like won his boxing fight, which he deserved to because he definitely got robbed. But like
he got robbed so
yeah,
badly.
but all that stuff is like because I started watching Miniminter, and a lot of people probably different started watching different people. And yeah, I think what you watch is really like influential on what content you create yourself. But anyway, guys, just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for Niramay for coming on. Is there any like thing you want to plug? Like obviously your YouTube channel or maybe Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is Niramay_YT. And if you want to see a person eating 100 grams of coffee raw with literally bread and water, which I would not recommend doing, but it's good content. So do check that out.
Okay, perfect. I'll probably link that video or one video that you would want specifically under there, but I'll link his channel as well, guys. Make sure to show him some love. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. Also subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, because we definitely both want the subscribers, the watch hours to be able to monetize and do this as like actual thing in the future. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like it below and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye, guys.